Hello again, it's Ruth Hamilton here, and it seems like ages since I've done a video. It's probably just a couple of weeks, but anyhow, I've been very busy with lots of stuff that hopefully I'll be able to show you soon. But just for now, this is a relatively quick video. I'm making it in answer to a question on the Tonic Facebook group to ask about a background that I had made using these crystal drops. So I thought I would just make a quick card and show you that. So for the card, I have used, let me get here, a 7-inch square bright white Craft Perfect card blank. I have used this, any excuse that I can get, I will use this card. That's Turquoise Lake glitter card. I just love it. Some white, smooth white card there. And then this die set, which is called the Seamlessly Beautiful Crystal Sphere die set. That's that one. And you can see here all the dies inside, if I can get them out. Of course it's stuck to the packet. There they are. So all these lovely dies inside. Now I haven't used them all, but I've used quite a few. And I've also used this little die here, which is With Love. I have used two of the dies from it, so it's this little background one and this one, which cuts out the sentiment in nice fine script. So I've gone ahead, I've got the card blank here, and I'm going to do side fold. I have cut a piece of this. Oh, like that is actually just so gorgeous. I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop using it. Right, okay, carry on. So I'm going to glue that down first of all, and then I've used the larger circle die here from the set, and I've cut it out in white. That's going to go on top. Then I have used the next size down here in this turquoise again. That's going to go on there. You just can't have too much of that stuff. And then I have used this little die here, and this just has a very fine line on the inside of it there. So I've cut that out in white, set that aside. I have skipped the next one, I haven't used that. And then I have cut the next one out, next two out together, and that gives me this lovely shape. So without further ado, I will start to glue all those down, except for this piece, because this is the piece that I'm going to use these crystal drops on. And I have, just to keep you up to date with it all, gloss white on that one, Caribbean Ocean, that one, a little apple green, and some, what's this one, Neptune. So I'm going to use those four together, and a little sponge dauber to make the background. So I'll just fly on through here and glue these all together. So that's the base of the card ready, and this is the white piece that I'm going to use these drops on. So basically what I'm going to do is just make the background. I'll just come in a little closer there. There we are. And it doesn't need to be dots, it can be squiggles, splodges, just whatever, randomly over the card. And I want that to go right out to the outside, so I'm just going to put this away. And that's the beauty of having a glass mat to work on, because if I get this all over it, it won't matter, it'll just clean off nicely at the end. Squish, squish. There we are. And a little bit of this apple green for contrast. you don't actually need to worry about how neatly you put that on. You just need to make sure you've got plenty and you've got it sort of randomly mixed. There we are, and we'll have some Neptune, and I'll probably go back to a little bit of the other, and that's a sort of shiny, splodgy, yeah, there we are. Fairly, I know I've said it's random, but you want it sort of fairly evenly mixed so you don't get a big area of one colour. Isn't that lovely? I mean, that's even a nice background on its own, just like that, but that's not what we're going for tonight. Let's go there. A little bit, some more, and there, and there. And of course, I just a little bit more of this. So. Now, sometimes I use this with just with my finger, and sometimes I just do it with the sponge dauber. You can actually do it with a stencil. Actually, I've got a piece of card here. I could just show you the difference. If you can, hopefully you can see that there. This bit is done with my finger, and this top bit, where it's more stippled effect, has been done with a stencil brush. But for now, I'm going to use this little sponge dauber and just go splodging all over and lift it nice and high. I'm sure there's a proper term for that, but there we are. Isn't that lovely? So that's the background created with the crystal drops. I just lift it up there. I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I'll add it to the card. See you in a bit. There we are. It would have taken slightly longer to dry if I had just left it, but I wanted to finish the video tonight, so I used my heat gun, and it was dry inside a couple of minutes. Don't hold it too close just in case you get a couple of air bubbles, which I've got here, but it won't really matter on this one. So I'm going to glue this down. Now you can probably see just a little tip. I always keep my glue upside down inside a little container so that one, it's always close to the top and it's not going to drip out all over the desk. So that's just how I keep it. And there we are. And I'm just going to glue that into the centre there. Now you probably noticed when I was putting the last the white card onto the glitter card, I used a lot more glue than I would when I'm putting glitter card onto plain card, and that's because it just takes a little more glue on the surface of the glitter card, so I'm using more glue on this one as well then than I would if I was gluing this piece to the white card. So there's quite a little bit of glue on there. And now, oh yeah, I went ahead with some water droplets, these ones, and I have glued 4 of them into the centre here. The way I do that actually is just put a little bit of glue onto card, then hopefully you can see there, dab that into the glue and then place it wherever it's to go, just with the tweezers. So I have done that. I was actually doing that while the thing was drying there. So now I'm just going to add some glue on here. Now when I do this, I'm going to just leave it aside for a few minutes just to make sure that everything's well stuck down, because there's an uneven surface now with the crystal drops and I don't want it to come up again. So there we are. That is so lovely. I love all those colours together, and see the nice little bit of the apple green in it just gives that lovely little bit of contrast. There we are. I want to hold that down now. I will set something on top of that in a minute or two, but I've cut this out in the white and I have cut the With Love out in the glitter. So I wasn't sure if I was going to just do the white across the bottom here, but I think I've cut it in white as well just to see, but I think this is actually the better option. So I'm just going to add a little of the glue on, glue this on here and put it on the bottom. And there we are. Now I've put extra glue, as you saw, on the back of this one again, and that was because it was going onto the glitter card. So there you are. There's so many different colours in the crystal drops. You can have a little look and see and make some lovely coloured combinations with them. So at the bottom of the video, in the description box, I'm going to add I'll actually add my affiliate links then to the Tonic website, where you'll be able to buy basically everything that I've used in this card. And thanks very much for joining me again, and I look forward to seeing you soon. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd really love it if you'd do that, and then you can see what's coming next. Hopefully it'll not be too long until I'm back with more. Thanks, bye!